Hello everyone and welcome back to Harvestville here of Leaf Valley. We have some exciting things to do today, which is really just foraging and making Ariella a birthday treat. Let's Okay, so it's not that entertaining. The entertaining thing is, I almost forgot what button was my tools. Wait, we could do it for the fishing. Fishing. It's slowly starting to become my most hated activity. Like, even more so than watering crops. And you all know how much I hate watering crops. I mean... Oh! Robin! That's putrid! How could you fart like that? I am suffering! It's too hot for that, boy. It's too hot for that. At least you could have did that when my sister was down. Don't be sniffing around for your fart. Oh! Thank goodness we're not in the future where you can smell videos. Can you imagine what you would smell in some of them? Like, those that take place in cons? The smell of sweat and money being spent? Not even just 2 people sweat. Like hundreds of people sweating. This episode got gross real quick. I can't even remember what I was saying. My dog distracted me so well. So well. But yeah, fishing is slowly becoming my most hated activity aside from watering. And I have no one to blame myself for this one because I desire all the fish prints. And we're gonna get it, gosh darn it. We will get them. But I'm tired of these eels. Like, so tired. Okay. We are gonna go check the crops real quick. I'm sure the crops are fine though. Right? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Well, nothing here. Nothing's already here yet. Sorry, something seemed off. Like I lost a crop. But we're gonna probably wire these guys up. And we're gonna go inside and make some lumber. I don't have any lumber in my inventory, but we're gonna get like 5 cents. That's good. And we go. Oh no! Get back in there. Now, you did the synthesize thing, and I'm pretty sure that synthesizer is for. I mentioned this in the last episode, or a past episode, where Luz's first events were about him trying to make a potato and tomato crop at the same time. And if it failed, it just ended up making potatoes. If not, you would have both a potato and tomato. However, they only yielded 1 crop each. So once you harvested the potato and the tomato, that's it, the plant disappears. And I'm guessing that synthesizer is for that. But I can't imagine being anything else. And technically Monday is a shopping day. I'll worry about that when we get all the fish prints for the season. Let's work on that first. We're gonna try and hunt down the smelt again. And I really don't want to fish in here and get a freaking eel again. I really don't. I think I'll just have to give up and just do it. Let's tough it out. And this horse race would yield, yes, when we win this one, you just have to win the, what's what I'm looking for? The short distance race, which would be easy. And everything will be golden. We'll have that last special special machine you can win in the horse races. I knew it was gonna be Neil. I knew it. I don't know why I thought it would be anything else. But I don't know what you're doing. Are you being picked on by Arya? My cat likes to beat him up sometimes. Just silly. Alright, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the smelt. And you can give it to me, that'd be great. Nope. Oh, it's all normal. Please, please, please. Oh, please. Nope, that's what I was looking for. That makes me sad. I got 2 more chances. Boy. Of course. I'm telling you, this thing's gonna get annoying. Whoop. Oh, there's one more fish. I still have one more chance. Just one. Oops. What a waste of time. We're gonna go to the chicken. I almost call it the chicken goddess spring. It's the harvest goddess spring, or really goddess spring, in all fairness. And I'm actually not going to drop the special fishing thing, because it's mostly garbage in here than anything else, and I'm not gonna waste it. Like, most of the fish here are easy to catch anyway. Oh, please be the smelt I need. No, but I don't think we got the salmon one yet. And my sister's currently busy watching a movie on her phone, so I can't ask her to check this out for me. Ooh, are you smelt? No, you're not. Smelt you later. Ha 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 ha! Whoopsie. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bye. I'm a good person. Kind of. I feel like he needed the salmon though. And ordering her little teeny tiny fishes to take a bite. I'm just looking around. No, we got salmon already, apparently. Let fish move away. He did! The fool! Yo, this fish is annoying me now. It's starting to make me eat. It's starting to make me regret not putting down the special fishing bait. But it feels like such a waste to use it here because, granted, this is the first time I fished here that everything wasn't garbage. But most of the time that's what it is. Or an eel. Alright, what's the next one we can try? So I'm not going crazy trying to catch the same fish all the time. Yeah, let's go to the underground lake for a while. Because it's right here. I'm glad that these three fishing spots are in like one section to each other. This one feels a little bit further away just because you have to go through this. However, time stops once you're in here. And I'm guessing time even stops in the lake except when you're fishing, I think. We're gonna find out right now. But we're gonna try for the Sakura salmon. If I can at least just get one thing to give to Ponta, that would be great. Got her food. Ooh, there's a lot of fish here. Yeah, time starts as soon as you start fishing. Alright, I am right here, guys. Take the bait. There's like 3 of you clustered together. That's right, I see you. You're coming for me. 1 of you are coming. So who's gonna get next up to the Sakura settlement? He's not coming, apparently. Three of you clustered together, and none of you will take the bait. There we go. So. Oh! Nice! Ask, and ye shall receive. Usually. So. We'll give that to Ponta when he shows up. And we might as well keep fishing here, because I don't want the special fishing bait to go to waste. And we'll just start with the smelt and the... What's the other fish I'm looking for? Well, on this page I'm just looking for a smelt, but on the other page I'm looking for a letter. No. Is that another Sakura salmon? Oh, now they're just coming out of everywhere, aren't they? What are they, common? Watch that be a fish I already have with Ponta. I will scream. Oh, here we go. Now this is ridiculous. Because now they're just coming out of the woodwork, aren't they? Oh! It'd be nice if we could get a black porgy here. Because remember, this was a fish I think we got not that long ago. And I think we cooked him. Or maybe we didn't try with him yet. But he's apparently in the underground lake, so we'll look for that fish. Here I am judging fish. How silly of me. And a block snakehead, so I'm glad I decided to stay just in case. I mean, this looks like it's gonna be something big. Ooh. Ooh, a tuna! I think we already got the tuna though. However, we're gonna cook that up. Just keep in the case. I'm trying not to be too loud with them. No, we don't have the tuna yet. Nice! Oh, here we go. I thought we did. We didn't. I know we have the Alaska pollock. I know that for a fact because we got that a lot. But nice, we got a tuna fish. And that means 1 page of my thing is done. It's like bingo. So fun. Fish go? That sounds silly. Silly Val. There we go. No Sakura salmon. I'm telling you, they're coming everywhere now. Since the 5th is the day we're gonna go foraging. I just want to see if there's anything over here. This is the only fish I see now. But the day after we go foraging, I'm gonna go ahead and fish at Crystal Bay. Just because. Oh, there's a lot of things. Alright, we're gonna get this. We're immediately gonna go ahead and see Ponta about our fish prints, and everything else can just go ahead into it's in my head. Everything else can go right into the fridge. and still have no carrots yet. I don't know what angler is, but I'm gonna try monkfish stew for Ariella tomorrow. And Ponta should be here now. Perfect. It is. So, we're gonna give him the tuna fish. Thank you. Before we were on top of that because if we didn't, we wouldn't have unlocked the 2 other secret fishing spots of his. Now I'm gonna head straight to bed and forage tomorrow. I highly doubt, they have closed on Monday, of course. I was gonna go in and quickly sell some stuff. They're closed today. Silly me. Alright, so let's go sleep the rest of the day away. Or, let's try making a monkfish stew now. Because all we need is a fish and a potato? But technically you can use a carrot, potato, corn, pumpkin, tomato, or spinach. But we have potatoes in abundance because it's so easy to grow. No, nothing happened. So what's an angler? No, I might actually need a monkfish. I'm not sure if that's actually something we have. Like, I might have to check through the thing later, but we can't make monkfish stew. We can make, no, I can't, I have no mushrooms. I can make marinated salmon because I have the salmon. So let's get the olive oil out. Let's put everything in, but this. So this and that and that. Everything else stays with us. Real quick though, so I'm a little bit more organized. And this goes in the pot apparently. So that. Right, that goes in the pot. Before I continue. Yeah, yeah, it's called marinated salmon, so if this becomes a failed dish, I'll cry. Alright, so that will be given to Ariella tomorrow. Let's tuck her out white. How sweet. Let's check OBS, make sure it's behaving. Perfect. It's gonna be a long, I can't really say it's long because I had it staying on the cord before I recorded, so I could go to the little girl's room. And tomorrow will rain, so I have to get ready to put the animals away. And here, I knew that would happen. That in. Go check out the animals. Hard multitasking on this. Not so much the game, just everything. Okay, brushy brushy. I know it might seem unfair to not brush the cow and all that, but there's just so many of it, and it's difficult to do it in the barn, and this saves me on time. And considering that we have the sprinklers, it's really important that we save on as much time as possible, especially if I want to try and get all the fish prints and at least most of the recipes before the end of the game, like the true end of the game, right, before I actually go to the chickens, and I'm actually gonna get that ready. marinated salmon. Trust that out was added. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What's up there? How much feed do we have? We have a pretty good amount. We had a little more, but there was an episode where I hilariously tossed them all into oblivion. And never speak of that again. Alright, so we don't need the recipes for the rest of this episode because I'm pretty focused on only doing it for birthdays. I figured birthdays and rainy days. Oh, so maybe I really do eat it out. But that really depends on what's ready to be harvested today and tomorrow. Because without that, we really can't cook anything. Especially since a lot of the recipes I've had to pass by were like fall crop recipes or winter crop recipes that I just didn't save up because I got bored of trying to save up 99 of them. It's not easy, guys. Like, maybe it wouldn't be if I started at like the first year, but since the whole point of the first 2 years is to save up as much money as possible so that you don't really need to worry so much for Alice's 15 grand and then your dad's 100 grand. Like, right now we're sitting golden. We had 100,000 even, but we had like 150,000 before the end of the second year. So that means we were fine for Alice and we were fine for our father. We just had to suffer through some long years. Alright, these are ready to be harvested. So, not what I was hoping for because we have an abundance of tomatoes. But I'll still stop by Lila's and pick up some more. Just so I can... Wait, don't we have 2 seeds here? And I can't sell them, so... What's this? This one? Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 7 missed blooms and 8 potatoes. I can remember that. That way I can at least just get rid of the alfalfa. Like, I don't even think I can give it to one of my animals. I think we can sell it though. But I'm not sure. So we're gonna work on harvesting right now. And selling things, to be honest. Like, since we're doing the short distance race for the fall horse races, I'm not gonna worry about it. Like, I'm not gonna worry about how bad it might be. So 7 of these. And 8 of these. So we can do that when we get back. Okay, so I guess spinach is winter. Thanks. We're definitely gonna... We can't tell anything from this right now. So... I regret being in a room where my little brother is upstairs. I have no idea what he's doing up there, but it makes me nervous. You rotten kid! What are you doing? I want to get like a broomstick and tap it on the ceiling like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Is that a clam? Nope, that's a seashell. Oh, okay. So apparently we can... Yes, you're gonna take this because there's a recipe you can do with that. So we'll keep hold of it just because we can use it. And I guess I'll flip the recipes, like my recipe papers. Good, here we go, let's take that. has deep wishes right into the sacred land. Oh, I should really start picking up straws when I come upstairs to record because I don't like positioning my mic all the time. Like when I have to move it for obvious reasons. Silly me. Alright, let's just keep on going. Keep on trucking. Maybe we don't have carrots. Like, we're gonna dip in here and we're gonna sell some of the eggs and the that, and that. Everything else is mine. Especially because you have to find Ariella and give her that. And you know what's even messed up? I can't go to the cockapoo shop to go pick up some mushrooms because they're closed today and it rains tomorrow. So I'm screwed on that one. It's done well enough. Let's see here. Hey, I knew this one could be hit. Ooh, grapes. We're gonna take that. Every time I see grapes, I just think of Magical Melody. How you have to, in order to get Ronald and Dan, and essentially Meryl, you need to ship a certain amount of fruit to unlock him, and then to get him back when you stop shipping it. That's what I really like about Magical Melody. You have to stay on top of the certain things you're shipping, because if not, you can lose a character. Not forever, mind you. Like if you're playing the game and let's say Cybara, who was a blacksmith in Back to Nature, but he's a pottery maker in Magical Melody. If he moves out, just go hunting for some clay, toss it into the shipping bin, he will come back. Same thing with if I don't think the blacksmith moves away, but if he does, it's Ors. I think it's same with Tim. Like there's always a way to get characters back, so don't give up hope. And I like that about the game, just because it makes it more real. Like, Gwen's not gonna stay if there aren't enough. I think hers is like vegetables, so she works as a cook in the inn. And instead of the feisty, I'm a loving, I won't leave my town kind of girl that she is in Save the Homeland and Heroes Valley, she's a girl who works at her uncle's inn and has been trying to get Woody to go to the city with her. And so I made an interesting theory when I was moderating a group. You're welcome. And we still don't know. But yeah, and she's trying to get Woody back to the city, and she just eventually stays. And someone made an interesting theory when I was moderating a group about how they had a weird feeling that this game takes place, not this game, that Magical Melody takes place if Toy failed. Toy, Tony, whatever you want to call him. Can I just get that? I don't think I can even get that. I guess I have nothing to do with that. Alright. Not even gonna worry about it. I'm taking this stuff. This is mine. But, yeah. Magical Melody takes place if Toy Tony failed to save the homeland. And I thought that was an interesting theory, because it makes sense on why Gwen doesn't mention having a hometown, and why she might be trying to get Woody back with her. Because for all we know, she most likely lives in the city. She probably lives alone. And I guess she just I don't think she gave up her say on caring for wild animals, but like, I guess she's just tired of the suburban life or something like that. I don't know. But it was definitely an interesting take on the characters. I heard a weird rumbling sound. I'm terrified now. Robin, protect me, even though I'm pretty sure you're the one who made that sound. Alright, let's go ahead and plant this stuff before I forget. So we're gonna do it from 8 by 8 for the next season. No matter what, everything goes by 8. You know? I don't know why it went to 9. I think it was just done by 8. Pretty neat. And I bet there are 8 different types of crops too. I'm gonna look it up in just a second. Alright. Here we go. I swear the greenhouse is so cute, but such a waste of money. Like, what's the point if it's not doing its job? I never edited the wiki to let people know. Okay, real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, that's why, because there was a lot of different crops. But I could have still done it by 8. So I could have done it. Alright, let's grab this bell. And you know what? I actually want to do something before we left them in. I think this is the pan, is it? It's not. Okay. Oh, why did I take this? I think Gwen's in the house, so I'll just give it to her. I don't think she likes it that much though. I know it's Lila who likes the... Just so I don't have to deal with it later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lost. All I needed was 6. Silly me. I got a little too happy. I really wish I could empty out my key items. Alright guys. In you go. It's gonna rain tomorrow. Let's see what kind of... Alright, we're gonna make clam chowder tomorrow. I wish we had more salmon. He's not home yet. He should be home soon. You don't see her when she comes in here. She just shows up in the house. And I want to say it happens around now. Just so I can get it out of my inventory. I mean, I could just put it in... Forget it. I'm just going to put it in the... here. And while we do that, I'm also going to go ahead... Even though I'm going to pull some things out tomorrow, I just want to get it out of my inventory to get look a little bit neater. Alright, you go to save. I'm not going to do 10 recipes, I'm just going to do the usual 5. Because most of our recipes require fish that I don't have. Maybe tomorrow, you got it. Oh, the Harvest Festival. Alright, so we're doing clam chowder, which means we need that clam I put in here. Here's some milk. Oh, we're running out of space. This is all fish we don't have. We can do popcorn, which is corn and olive oil. And then corn again for roasted corn. There's 2 more recipes to do. Alright, so we need rice or pilaf, I think it's just called. So rice and butter. I don't even know what sea bream is. Oh wait, don't we have a lobster? Or is that just a blue thing? It's swarming for a lobster. What else do we have here? Buffalo salmon, Alaska pollock. I feel like I saw something for that. Let me just go back real quick, guys. Don't mind me. No, I guess not. Where are you? Wait, I could have sworn there's something pike here too, but I'm not hungry for it. That's dolphin fish, we did that already. Big fish, expired char. Anchovy. Anyone remember that anchovy episode from SpongeBob? The fish can't smell, it smells fishy. Anchovies. What? Anchovies! We can do cookies, I guess. I think that's the last one too. So let's prepare that. So for that we need the breadfruit. Okay. Thank you. And the egg. Perfect. Alright. Get to work. So we're doing clam chowder, and I think it's in the pot. So, clam right there. There we go. We make it. Now clam right up. Let's cross that off my list so I know that we did it. So frying pan is next. Oops, that. We can still sell that for money. We are doing popcorn, so corn and that's not corn and corn. Corn and olive oil. That's cute. They did it in the cute little plastic thing. Cute. Then we do roasted corn. So we get to that. Yes, that. No, is my favorite pen finally died? Nope, never mind, didn't it? It's so cute. I got it from the Wise Speech World or Jersey. Alright, so rice. I put the rice in there, right? And butter, I'm assuming. Right, and the last one would be in the oven for the delicious thing of butter, breadfruit, and I'm guessing this will be quicker, egg. Perfect. So we have all that. We're gonna go take care of our animals now, and I'm not gonna cook again. Let's forget that. Let's check up on the doggy. Doggy's still okay despite being out in the rain. Good job, doggy. I'm not talking about you, Robin. But you are adorable. Alright, we flip it. And we have all the stuff, so we can just be quick about this. Okay, we get the milk already. Okay. Take care of the cow. Thank you, my dear. Hey, are you the one you... No, I couldn't. Okay, so I guess in this game, for obvious reasons, I didn't name it after my sister. I think I was mad at her. I'm sure I've told the story before. I'm sure I was mad at my oldest sister that I named her after a cow. And oh god. It's become a running joke in my family and in my games every single time. Like, when I personally play for myself, I always name a cow after her. She's always my first cow every single time. And it just stuck. And I'm 99% sure I was mad at her over something. And to this day, I can't remember what it was. Because when I first played Harvest Moon, it was back in age, I had to be like 13 years old. If that. And I'm 25 now. If you guys expect me to remember something from like 12 years ago, good luck. Because it's impossible for me to remember it. But pretty sure I was mad at her. And I just can't remember what. I ended up naming her when I got her pregnant to have a calf. I'm pretty sure I named it Gina at one point too. There's just some things I do every now and then. I name my farm animals after my family. Like, my brother at one point my brother was named a horse, but I used his nickname Lucky. And I think I named my sister after a sheep, because back then she was like really into sheep and lambs. Like, she's got a stuffed lammy that she's had since she was like a kid. And it's not even the original stuffed lammy. It's one that she lost in a flood that happened in my mother's apartment. And my littlest brother found it, and we ordered it on eBay. And just like with the original, she ripped the tag off because she's selfish. No, it was an accident. But just funny. So funny. 6 eggs, 6 eggs. Alright? Let's go sell this stuff. We're not even foraging. We're going to be fishing. So, the one place that is open around this time is... Well, we also have to do this. I completely forgot about our crops. These we need to get. Sorry guys, I'm everywhere right now. Alright. Itch on the bridge of my nose. Oh, you're ready too? It's good. We needed this. So, pretty sure it's gonna be the same as usual, the 9 onions. I think it's still like 9 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's almost 9. And where are you? Frost Pansy. Alright, we'll get that too. The 9 of Frost Pansies and onions. Yes, indeed. Yep, somebody to make. And I might as well because I have the sprinkler set. So, excuse me. As a burp, I was trying to make its way out. We're actually going to fish in the Crystal Bay today instead. And I don't think we can do anything right now because Lila's not open yet. Yeah, she's not open yet, so. Yeah, let's work on selling everything first, because if I don't, I will forget and I will have a rucksack full of stuff that I do not want. And if I find clams on the beach, I'm just going to pick them up. So, actually let me do that now, while I'm here, before I go to Gwen's, the carpentry shop, just to sell the seashells we have, because Lewis is not open. So, you are useless to me. I'll be back again. Delaying me. I guess while that happens, I can work on finding out what fish in the Crystal Bay I need. Any clams around here? No, I think we pretty much picked it up. What's that? Shining in the distance? Are you a clan? You are a clan. Okay, so we'll keep you. I don't think Martha's in here just yet. I hope so, just so we can get it out of the way. Switch gear. Slip on inside. For the love of. At this rate, like I'm sure if I waited a few more minutes, I could have done it, but I could literally just go to Gwen, to Lila, and then eat the food myself. We're not gonna do that, I'm gonna sell it, but so ridiculous. It's like I had to fight just to get things to work for me. It's not like you're doing anything, Martha. I am not here as a customer. I bought everything. She does make a valid point. Ah, come on! There we go, so. Thank you, my dear. I shall see you at home. Wait, we have to go to Lila anyway to sell some things. But it's so out of the way. I doubt we'll stay here past 4, so I'll leave her last on the list. It's not like the rain affects the greenhouse, and it's not like the newer Story of Seasons games where your crops will eventually dry out so you can water them again. Which, if you do play those games, and I'm sure you know already, go ahead and water them again because that will make their harvesting time cut in half, I believe. And who doesn't like that? Alright, so we're gonna go fishing for the leatherfish. Now, according to this, it's only in the shallow, well, it's in the shallow and the medium parts of Crystal Bay, which is here. And that's not it. Meaning, if I see a deep fish, it's most likely not going to be it. But yeah, we're still fishing, just as we're fishing. Wow, guys, thanks for abandoning me in my time of need. Like, maybe we won't have a chance to get those crops, but I would like it if we did. So that nothing went to waste. What was the point of actually wasting that then if none of these guys are coming towards me? Easier in my butt. Thank you. Please be a leatherfish, make my life easier. Anchovies. What? Anchovies! Oh, that was such a funny episode. I might watch it right after I'm done recording, because I think that was the first SpongeBob episode. I don't think it was the pilot, but it was one of the first episodes that played. I don't think you're what I'm looking for. Oh, salmon just comes. Ooh, we actually needed salmon for some. Oh boy, there's something. But we needed salmon for a recipe, so we'll keep it. Ah. What are you? More tuna! And we do need tuna, so we're gonna keep it. I'm getting all the fish that I need for recipes all of a sudden, and that worries me. Oh, you're something. What are you? The Alaska pollock, which I'm not sure if we really need or not. We're gonna keep it anyway. Ooh, nice. We can go ahead and sell that tomorrow. By tomorrow, I mean Friday's episode. Yeah, 'cause we're... Jesus. Now, pardon my French and saying the Lord's name in vain. I'm not particularly religious, but I do know others are not fond of when others use the Lord's name in vain, and I do try to be like a family-friendly channel, even if it means not saying a few curse words or even things like that. You know, anything for kids to see some content that's friendly, that's family friendly, and their parents won't think you can't watch that anymore. Which I mentioned this in other episodes. It does happen where some kids aren't allowed to watch certain YouTubers because of them dropping curses left and right. Now that's their choice. That's what their channel wants to be, and you know that's their choice to do it. It's the parents' choice to ask their child not to watch it anymore. Will that stop them? Not always, but that's their choice. It's my choice to be this. I don't see anything wrong with it. Okay? The more I say it, the more it's like I'm trying to justify my actions. And maybe at the same time I am. Thank you for the extra money. And we have time to get to Lila. Get what we need. And quickly... I should probably not chew my pen when I have a mic so close to it. But hopefully we can do this. Yeah, we have time. Alright? Yeah, more than enough time. And this is a frost pansy that we're buying from her. And selling for that matter. Let's just do that right now. Thank you. You know, I actually want to quickly go back to Gwen and see what she thinks about us being all blah blah blah. Because I want to see if that changes with us being married. And you know what? I'm actually recording at a decent time. This seems a little bit too unreal. Like, my computer's not dying yet. It's not 3 o'clock at night. I mean, it's like 2:30, but I usually don't record this early, guys. Not always. Okay. Trying to see if our meters don't change much. I guess I want to say it's because we're not in the rain anymore. Because if you do this in the rain, it'd be like a whole issue. Like, what you doing? You can't do that, we're freaking out! Right? So let's get the onion seeds. Okay. Then we're gonna run back to Gwen to see what she thinks about us being not sick, because I refuse to be sick, but you know, just to see what she would say. I want to see if that line changes with us being married. We're not even the brush the milker. I'm just gonna milk the cow, send them out, and then fill up the eggs with chickens. Alright? I think she's closing somewhere. Or whatever, no matter what, even in the rain, she'll still mention it. Let's just go ahead and do that. If she's already walking out, doesn't matter. Let's see here. Aww. That's actually really sweet. Like, that was a lot sweeter than I thought it would be. Considering, since marrying Gwen, I realized she's a little... I don't know what the right word is. Like, she's definitely still rough around the edges with marriage, which is also really sweet. Because I've seen a lot of more roughness from her than anything. And I really want to see how the others are like during marriage. And maybe when I do my Let's Play for not so much my Let's Plays, but my redo of things. We're going here again. Maybe I'll marry a different girl. Maybe I'll actually marry the Harvest Goddess next time, right? That's not working. I just want to get the happy face instead of the I'm okay face. Like, I'm sure it's not so much a big deal because I'm not in the raid anymore, but I don't want to get sick. Because I don't know how Gwen's gonna do with the animals. But I'm gonna end the episode here, guys. It's a long one, which usually in the beginning of the season usually is, and then it just calms down some because I'm so excited to hurry up and get to the next season. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care now.